Right. Well, welcome everyone to our call tonight. My name is Casey Council Jiha. I'll be your host for this evening. I'm going to move quick, fast, and furious, so I'd invite you to grab something to write with, something to write on as we jump in tonight. I am super passionate about this message and what we have to offer, and we will have it recorded so you can go back and listen to it, pause, rewind in case there's anything you miss. As we jump in, I'm going to share right off the top of the bat that there's three ways that you can personally benefit from the information that we're going to consider. And that is number one, as somebody that is looking to improve their quality of health and life as a consumer with what we offer. The second way is somebody that has a great experience of that and is willing to become what I call a stark raving fan and connect us to people that we can help through referrals. And then the third way that you can participate and benefit is actually learning how to do what we do. And we're going to talk about the value of that as we go through the overview tonight. So to start off, I'd like you to take a personal inventory and be honest, like really be honest around where you're at with your point A in these areas. I want you to think about your relationship with time and what is that? Is it something that you have stress around? Do you feel like you never have enough of it? Or do you have an abundance of it and you manage it the way that you would like? Think about your lifestyle. Are you currently living the way that you've always dreamed of? Or have you settled into something that's realistic based on where you find yourself at this point in your life? As you think about the income that you're currently making, do you have to think about it at all? Or is there more than enough for you to be living and doing the things that are most important for you with no financial stress? Are you looking better than you've ever looked and feeling better than you've ever felt? Is what you're doing each day creating a legacy that will out-survive you? And are you making a difference in what you do and where your time goes? Ultimately, do you have freedom? And the way that I define freedom is the ability to be where you want to be, when you want to be there, with the people that are the most important to you, without regard for time or money, meaning time and money are not your obstacles. As we jump in, you'll learn about multiple ways that you can benefit as you've taken that inventory personally. So we are going to talk about a business. Who are we working with? We're working with people that meet all kinds of different demands and needs, whether it's just some extra income or something more significant than that. And so you get to determine what that would be for you. However, it doesn't matter your level of education or your age. This is something for anyone that has a desire. We're going to talk about 5 key points. Number one, we're going to look at market trends and why it's important to know where money is already flowing in the economy and how that impacts business. Number two, we're going to look at the company that we are partnered with and why we are positioned so powerfully based on that partnership. The third thing we're going to look at is why having exclusivity around products and technology create a monopoly and a game changer in the market. The fourth thing we're going to look at is compensation. Is it worth your time, energy, and effort? And what is available as you go out and you execute our proven plan? The fifth thing is timing, because not all timing is created equal. So first, we're going to look at market trends. And essentially, the market trends that we're in front of are people that want to look, feel, and perform their best. We're in front of technology and communication trends. And one of the major trends that we're in front of is people wanting to own their life and have flexibility around the way that they work. Right now, 40% of the people in North America have some kind of side gig, whether they're driving Uber or doing something else. And by 2025, more than 70% of the population in North America will have something they're doing on the side with a desire to really improve their quality of life and their future. Now, as we look at these different companies that you see noted here, from TripAdvisor to Facebook, Uber, and Airbnb, these are companies that have changed the way that business is happening by virtue of how they've structured themselves. Most businesses have brick and mortar and employees and a lot of overhead. These businesses do not. And our business meets that same criteria. It is a new and actually very efficient way of doing business. Not so much new, more efficient. Because we're in front of this trend where people literally are using mobile devices to do their shopping, to do their networking, to make travel plans. Literally everything is done on mobile devices these days. Well, not everything. However, you get my drift. So being in front of this trend is a very powerful place to be. Now, our company, which is the second point, is one that has a proven track record. So I want you to think about what it would be like to have 35 years of proven success that you are now linked arms with and working together, and what the company brings, and then what we bring, we'll talk about as we get further in. However, one of the things that caught my attention when I looked at this 12 years ago was I was a real estate agent that had been selling real estate for 3 years. And before that, I owned a day spa where I was a clinical esthetician and massage therapist. And I had that business for 10 years. Both of those businesses, while they were fantastic, I was working only in my local community. When I saw that by partnering and linking arms with, partnering is not the right word, scratch that, cancel, by linking arms and working together with this company called Nu Skin, that I could have a business that would not just be in my own backyard, it could literally go into 50 plus countries around the world, and as such, a business that ran 24 hours a day. So it did not stop or would not stop when I went to sleep at night. Now, one of the really cool things is, for a company this old and a company this big, we grew 18% year over year from 2017 to 2018 because of some innovation that we're going to talk about later in the call. It's important to know that close to 43% of that $2.7 billion in revenue gets paid out annually to people like you and me that are running our own businesses, working together with this company. And most importantly, if you're listening to this and you live in North America, roughly 300 million of that 2.7 billion is coming out of North America. So a completely untapped market right here. Now we're going to jump into more around the products and technologies, and our product offering is really unique. Our company's commitment is all of the good, none of the bad when it comes to ingredients in products, and equally, if not more important, we are at the cutting edge of research and development and science in bringing unique, patented, exclusive products to the market that are game changers. They are changing the way that people live and changing the way that people age. And we're able to do that because the company has invested more than $1.5 billion in research and development with this team of scientists doing just that. Now, one of the things that we're targeting in a very unique way is this idea of epigenetics, which is your aging is not determined based on how your mom or your dad or your grandparents aged. There's an entirely new field that you have control over what your life and what your health is going to look like. We partnered with a company called LifeGen Technologies back in 2008. In 2011, we purchased them, and they've been doing research for over 30 years on the genetics of aging and what causes people to age. We were able to use their research and literally test ingredient combinations to help people, of course, we cannot make any extreme claims around that. However, help people in very unique ways that are not possible anywhere else in the market, because we own that body of research, as well as the ingredient combinations and products that have been developed as a result that are exclusive to us. So we have over 250 different products and technologies we work with. I'm going to hit on a couple real quickly as we go through so that you can see that there's a robust offering. This biophotonic scanner is Raman spectroscopy being utilized. That particular technology won the Peace Prize back in 1929, and it is the only non-invasive way to measure in your tissues how well your body is absorbing nutrients in the form of antioxidants. And why antioxidants are so important is because they offset free radical damage and oxidative stress. If you Google oxidative stress, you'll find more than 200 different diseases, including cancer, heart disease, that are linked to that oxidation and oxidative stress. So having a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, and of course, supplementation that actually works to get your body the nutrients that you need are critical. We use this device to help educate people on where their levels are, and then we work with products that have a performance guarantee, where we can promise that your levels will increase utilizing our nutraceuticals, or you get your money back. I'm not really sure of anywhere else that can do that because nobody else can measure what we measure. And one of the important technologies that we work with, called ageLOC Youth, is if I had to go off everything from our line that we use and just use this one thing, it would be this. And it is because it does some very specific things. Number one, It targets more than 500 genes that regulate inflammation internally, which is key when you talk about healthy aging. Additionally, you're seeing functional MRIs of the impact on brain function on the product versus off the product. There's a tissue regeneration and anti-aging component that goes with it, as well as a host of other things with this nutraceutical. Again, all plant-based ingredients sourced from all over the world in a specific combination to make the impact that you're seeing here. So this age lock, this targeting of genetics based on gene expression science, and the product pipeline and portfolio that we have put together is stunning. Now, the biggest thing about this is that it's not ending, it continues. And that's where we get long-term sustainable growth in a business versus a hot new product that pops up and then no innovation in the pipeline, and people jump to other companies as a result of when that happens. That is not our company. One of our newest technologies that I'm excited to share with today, and we're going to focus on for the remainder of our time together, is called the LumiSpa. It is an anti-aging cleansing and treatment device. And here's the thing. I demonstrated on people, literally it's 2 minutes for your whole face. And consistently what I get from women is that they'll say, oh, I already washed my face before you came over. Okay, great, that's fine. In 2 minutes, we do that half face demonstration, and without fail, when we lift that medical grade silicone treatment head off the skin, and there's tons of makeup and dirt and debris and dead skin cells in there, they are shocked and cannot believe how smooth and how clean their skin feels on the other side of this simple activity. And one of the things that's super exciting about this is it's 2 minutes in the shower, literally. You charge it once a week, and whenever you're cleansing your skin, you do it with this device and the cleanser that's designed to go with it. It came out in 2018, and its first year on the market, we did over $600 million in sales, which led us to capturing the attention of a lot of awards, one significant award by Euromonitor, where we have been rated the #1 at-home beauty device system brand, period. Like, not the runner-up, #1, period. And so what we're going to talk about is a business model by focusing on one product, one story, that you can see how powerful our business is for those of you that have an interest in seeing how this works. Now, these are the before and afters of real people. My husband after his first treatment in the middle. The bottom right is 90 days of usage, and you can see the changes in texture of the skin dramatically improving. The eye treatment head, it's a no-brainer. Men love this product, women love this product. And we get tons of media recognition because our products really are game changers in the market. So much so that since 2008, which is 11 years, we've done $8 billion in this ageLOC brand. So how can we help people from a financial perspective? Well, #1, some people are looking for side gig, extra couple hundred, few $100s a month. We have a business plan in place for that. Other people are looking for full-time income, meaning I want to make the same kind of money I'm making right now. However, I want to transition out of what I'm doing without having my income drop. We have business plan in place for that as well. And then we also help people that are looking to create walk-away income, which is where you can create an asset that will provide a willable, sellable business that will out-survive you for generations. And so regardless of if you're interested in side gig income, full-time income, or walk-away income, we have a proven business system to help you meet those objectives. Now, as we talk about incomes, the average monthly incomes for people doing our business are noted across the top here, and the average annual incomes are noted across the bottom. And here's what I want to say about these incomes. I had a friend recently that I was talking to who was going through a divorce after 30 years. She went and met with her financial advisor, and he said, for you to make an extra $3,500 a month in retirement, you're going to need to save close to $1.3 million over the next 8 years. I'm going to say that again. For you to make an extra $3,500 in retirement income passively, this is what her financial planner was telling her, you're going to need to go save over $1.3 million for us to accomplish that. Now think about that. That is a lot of money to save over the course of 8 years for an extra $3,500 a month. Our business is different in that it's leveraged. We get paid to create distribution channels where these products go direct from the company to the inline consumer. And as we have these little mini franchises that have all the benefits of a franchise, without the drawbacks, which is the capital needed to buy the franchise, the restriction of just having one brick and mortar location, where if you're going to expand, you need more capital to do that, the employees to run it. Like, those are all downsides of franchises. We don't have any of those because everything happens in the cloud. We have the benefit of capitalizing on distribution. The more we quote unquote franchise, which is help other people learn how to teach our business and do our business system. And that's what you're seeing these incomes that are coming from. So it is not linear income that you probably have right now, seeing as how 99% of the people that live in the United States are not financially free, because they have a linear source of income where you're getting paid by the hour, by the job, by a salary, or by a commission. And the minute you stop doing that, you stop making money, which means if you're in that situation, you will work until the day that you die, or you'll retire with half the quality of life that you do right now, because you won't have the same money in retirement that you do when you're working. And so our business is an alternative for people that are really wanting to make a change in their lives in one of the areas or more of the areas that we've discussed. Now, to date, I always say results sometimes harsh are always fair. We have paid out more than $16 billion to people just like you and me all over the world. Now, let's talk about how the distribution strategy works so you can understand the viability of this as a business. Our products get distributed a little bit differently. Most products will go from a manufacturer to a retail, and before they hit the retail shelf, there's been payments that have been made for advertising, marketing, promotion, as well as national reps to local sales reps before they hit that shelf where you and I go pay retail. Our strategy is different. Our company, Nu Skin, creates and manufactures those products when people want them. They have their own free wholesale account where they buy direct from the company. As the consumer does that, people like you and me that have helped create those introductions to the company and to the product get paid a commission every time those products are purchased and consumed. We do not get paid to recruit. We only get paid when people consume products. It's the most efficient business model out there. Now, when we talk about timing, there's 3 specific windows of time that our company is strategically positioned in front of. Number 1 is we're opening international markets. We just opened Peru in March of this year. We did $750,000 of product into the market that first month. We have a proven business system around social media and helping you monetize your social networks. And additionally, we have game changer technologies like the LumiSpa that no one else has. There's a monopoly in the market and a very powerful business system to take it to the market. So we are looking for distribution partners, people that want what we have to offer. I always say, if you're looking for us and don't know that you're looking for us until you learn about what we do, this is you. This is who we're looking for. And the benefits of jumping in and starting now, windows of opportunity open and close, and each day they change. So the timing that you're in front of right now is really key. You're not alone, because if this is something you decide you want to move forward with, we have an abundance of support for you in the form of national training events, 2-day leadership retreat that happens at our global headquarters every month where there's free training, Facebook training groups that are, again, free, live daily training, personal team support. You're working with a group of people that are invested in your success. So let's talk about how you would get started in your business, focusing on our hot knife through butter